In this slide cast, we're going to look at the Earthworks option. So remember, you had two options. You could do the Earthworks or do the pair. So this is looking at the Earthworks. This is the Earthworks site. This is the front page of a set of drawings that's on this Moodle. Notice that this is the whole site, and the drawings that follow are just detailed drawings of each particular part of the site. Notice also that the site is right next to Manukau Harbour, and Auckland Airport's over there. So what this is going to be is it's going to be a commercial subdivision with a whole lot of warehouses and stuff that are servicing the airport. At present there's a road coming into there. Notice that the new subdivision has a new road on it. You are not required to design the road. The road is not part of your project. All you need to do is you need to bring the earthworks up to the required formation levels, and then someone else is going to come along and build the road. Notice also that in the northwest corner there are a couple of ponds. These are permanent ponds that need to stay in place, so there's quite a bit of excavation in those ponds, and they'll stay in place. With this project, one of the most important things you're going to have is erosion and sediment control, because obviously any erosion is going to end up in the Manukau Harbour. So we expect you to produce a pretty good erosion and sediment control. We will be putting a CAD file on site on Moodle soon, and you can draw all over that. What you also need to do, so that's one of the activities you need to cover, is erosion and sediment control. What are the options for that and which is the best option? The other thing you've got to do is some serious earth moving. So you've got these yellow areas, they're cut, and the green areas are fill. And you need to be moving soil from the cut areas to the fill areas. In addition to that, you've got these permanent ponds here, which are going to be a different sort of operation. You've got steep-sided ponds to be excavated. With this, it's more a larger area but much shallower slopes. So those are going to be two different operations. And obviously you've got rolling and shaping as well that are required to be done as part of your project. I've also on Moodle, I've put this thing, which is the schedule of quantities. You'll recall that, or part of the schedule of quantities. You'll recall the schedule of quantities lists out the work and the quantities. So I've summarized it a bit. I've taken some of the stuff out. So you've got topsoil stripping, bulk excavation, topsoil respread. So you can see that you've got about the bulk excavation is about 60,000 cubic meters. You can also see that the grassing covers 19 hectares. So that's the area of the whole site. So the whole site's quite big. It's about 19 hectares. And so I've put this on site online for you to get an idea of what the works are and the quantity of those works as well. Now, as I said, when you doing your report, you need to be showing your erosion and sediment control. You should also be showing where the movements of the earthworks movements are going to be, sort of how you're going to sort of get soil from here to here, what the haul roads are going to be, where your access is going to be, possibly where your storage, earthworks storage is, the topsoil storage is going to be while you temporarily store it before you place it back on the site. So you need to consider all of those things in your report.